The ocean makes life on Earth possible. But this all-important resource is under extreme threat.
I looked around me and I just saw more plastic bags than fish.
Its delicate balance is tipping towards destruction.
If we lost our coral reef, that'll kill us.
And somehow, because our very existence depends on it, we must save the ocean.
We only have one ocean.
We can all be part of this solution.
Let me ask you, what is the greatest threat to the ocean today? Plastic pollution, temperature increase, overfishing? Yes, these and other issues are extremely serious, but the greatest threat of them all is the lack of awareness of the vital importance of the ocean for our very existence. There are so many examples, but here's just one. Taking a deep breath, now breathe out. Do this twice. One of those breaths you took came from the ocean. Marine organisms produce over half of the oxygen that land animals, including people, need to breathe. And as I said, this is just one example of so many things that the ocean provides us with, something we can't live without.
The ocean is a stunningly beautiful world we are still exploring and learning about. We do know that it covers about 71% of the Earth's surface and contains an estimated 97% of the planet's water. We also know that the ocean is in deep trouble, and that presents an existential threat to us all. These copepods were filmed swimming among fluorescent microplastics. The results are striking. Soon, the plastic is seen within the body of the animals, and it flows up the food chain into all fish and other marine animals that feed on them. And from the ocean creatures, the plastic is transferred to the land animals that eat them, including us. Researchers are finding that most shellfish have plastic in them.
There are all sorts of different colors. They're very small, all sorts of different shapes and sizes, microplastics.
So when you eat oysters and clams,
you're eating plastic as well.
And because it's present throughout the food web, you're ingesting plastic every time you eat any seafood, from shrimp to swordfish.
Let's talk about your toothbrush. You can find a lot of these in the ocean. So why not use a bamboo toothbrush? Bamboo is biodegradable and highly sustainable. In fact, it's one of the fastest growing plants in the world.
Did you know that in the U.S., we throw away 1.5 billion plastic toothpaste tubes every year? They're another huge source of ocean pollution. But now, you can use toothpaste tablets instead. You just pop one in your mouth, chew it up, and it becomes effervescent. Then just brush like you always do.
While the world's superpower countries still try to all get on the same page to preserve the ocean, tiny Monaco has a long history of leading the way. Over 100 years ago, the ruler of Monaco, Prince Albert I, led groundbreaking scientific journeys with a total of 28 expeditions to the Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean Sea to his credit. Ever since then, Monaco has been at the forefront of advocacy for the planet. The prince's love of nature was passed on to his son, Prince Rainier III, and ultimately to his grandson, Prince Albert II, now the sovereign ruler of Monaco. His Prince Albert II of Monaco Foundation is one of the foremost leaders in efforts to save the ocean and the planet. He has led fact-finding expeditions around the world to bring awareness to the effects of climate change. And in 2006, he became the first head of state in office to reach the North Pole. He returned to the exact spot where his grandfather had stood 100 years before. Using a photo taken on his grandfather's visit, the scientists were shocked by the graphic proof they saw with their own eyes.
Yeah, exactly. And right now, it looks like it's more like 30, 40 meters high. To begin. That is significant.